I'm good at streaming. Hey, welcome. Oh, my sense of like opening really has a tendency to impress even me half the time. Woo! So glad I don't ever plan these things in advance. I had a couple ideas, but then I was just sitting here for the last, like, 2 minutes, just listening to the beat, waiting for the scheduled stream time this morning. I just started going along with it. And then I start the stream, and I didn't exactly stop, so that's where life takes us sometimes. Rule number 1 of being a comedy man, you gotta make yourself laugh. Gotta have fun doing it, otherwise you're not doing it for the right reasons. Anyway, welcome back to Digimon World. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. What was I doing? Oh, that's right, we have Dominic. Well, no, this is not gonna end well, let's be entirely fair. This is... Oh. Anyway, I guess we'll just focus everything till people start showing up, and then I'll ask what stat to focus. But for right now, it's warm-up garbage. We're doing the same... just deprecious trite we've been doing this whole time. It's not exactly groundbreaking, game-changing, world-shattering, life-altering. None of it. It's rather... it's tepid at best. Sorry to say, everyone, but this is a boring day today. However, we do have a big bug, dude, so you know, that's at least neat, I suppose. It's not... like I said, it's not exactly exciting, but it's a factor. His name is Dominic. It's a bug beetle robot man named Dominic. Is this not enough entertainment for you? Come on, people, don't be so picky. Come on, man, you gotta lower your expectations a bit. Not everything could be a world-shattering event. Not every source of entertainment's gonna be like, hey, this will define my characteristics and personality for the next 15 years. It's an unattainable goal, and attempting to hold me to that, you're just being disingenuous. Come on now. Be reasonable here. I might be projecting a bit. You know, that might be also a factor, but... shut up. Don't you project onto me, me? How dare you? How dare I talk to me like that? Let's get back to the boring garbage. Have too thorough of a conversation with myself. Jinthany, you weren't even here before now. You're a fake gamer. Don't even be here. Jinthany. Alright, actually being tethered to the game I'm playing, I need to ask you an important question. What stat would you say personifies your brother the best? Brains, offense, defense, or speed? Or I guess HP or MP. But I doubt it'd be one of those two, because even I don't know what that would be personified in. Because that's the direction I need to focus. Because I need to pick a focus stat that I can grind down harder than the others. Offense. Alright, good choice. Unfortunately, that is our lowest stat by far. He's not a very strong bug-a-boy. So today is the day we're finally branching out. And you're going to see firsthand. First taste... Don't lick ladybugs, kids. Firsthand, the attempt at getting the highest tier of Digimon, because Blue Marimon was a perfect, which is the second highest tier. That was Blue Fire McBitch Tits you saw earlier. We're trying to go to the next notch up, and we're probably going to fail. But once we promote Bug Boy over here to the next phase, I'm gonna have to Google the specific stat requirements, because let me tell you right now, this game, not exactly friendly to attempting to just go all into it willy-nilly, where it becomes down to random chance. Yeah, oh, don't worry, Jinthany. I have complained innumerably. Like, okay, look, we're taking a detour so I can show you this. There's the first 2 stages, which are Baby 1 and 2. I mean, alright, sure, they both last barely a day. They're non-factors. They're literally build-up that lets you get to Child, which is seemingly a translation error, because the original Digimon World 1, this was called a Rookie, and that's what I still refer to them to this day. So, what we have right now is a Rookie, or a Child, and then they digivolve into an adult, which is what everyone's favorite boy was. Or, in the OG translation, this is a champion. They go baby, baby, rookie, champion. And then, in the original Digimon World 1, there wasn't an intermediary step. It goes from baby, rookie, champion, ultimate. It was very succinct, nice and consistent, and it really told you where everyone was on the pecking order. However, we go from baby 1 to baby 2, child adult to perfect. And then, obviously, then you get to ultimate. These are the natural growth cycles of humans, of course. None of us have ever achieved perfect before. We kind of just stay in the adult phase until we die. That's the next evolution of humanity, is getting to perfect status. And then ultimate. That'll be a meta-defining moment when we get to that point. Put that all in there. There we go. Yeah, most people skip baby 2. It's very... Like, seriously, baby 1 lasts a day, baby 2 lasts, like, 2 days. So, you either grow up to a kid real fast, or humans have a real fucked up growth cycle. Because obviously we should base our evolutionary skills on Digimon. It only seems like the optimal, because they kind of got this thing figured out. They kind of got that whole being alive... I fucked that up. God damn it, Dominic, get your shit together. They kind of got that whole being alive thing pretty well down. They kind of got that nailed to a T, I feel like. Let me punch this log for an hour. I get it. Are you proud of me yet, Dad? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, you log bastard. I'm so good at video games. Look at how good I am. Be glad that Dominic over here isn't a little bitch and constantly demand for shits and foods. Because it's not a good time. It's really not a good time when they demand. Aw, damn it, he's tired. Fun fact in this game, happiness is directly proportional to lifespan, and when they're tired, their happiness gradually decreases. So, as you can see, that little smiley face meter is slowly decreasing as time goes along. That is his life fading before our eyes. Dominic is dying. So, no hurry or anything. No hurry to get him anywhere where he can rest. But of course, with this town's layout, the place to rest is really far away. Thanks, game. It's supposed to be a punishment, though. That's like the whole thing. Here, put this fucking mushroom in your mouth. Don't you talk to me about skill. It's actually more of like a vacuum. I'm more equatable to a black hole of skill. Watching me has a tendency to just vacuum and deprive anyone watching of any of their skill in whatever field that may advance. I would not recommend it, Anthony, or else your artisanal skills will start decaying. Soon you'll start having questionable tastes, and all of a sudden you're listening to J-pop at 5 a.m. in the morning because your life's out of control. Or that might just be me, but, I haven't gotten this clinically tested yet, so I'm just going to forewarn you about that. I don't think my stream inflicts leprosy on the man, I'm sorry. Jesus, I didn't know that was a symptom. Maybe I should get this clinically tested. You ever been with a man with leprosy before? You never know what'll come up next. It's like a surprise party. Don't you just love it when you take a shit, go to bed, then have to take a shit again? Thanks, Digimon. Well, it's great. I love it. I love it. It's great. Go to the bathroom, you fat bug bastard. Well, if we're lucky, Dominic over here will digivolve soon, and then we'll need a different... Unless you just want to keep going down the offense round like a mad lad, in which case we may or may not... God, fuck, how much do you need to eat? Oh my god! He woke up, needed to eat, needed to take his shit. I walked over to get more food. He needed to take his shit again, now he needs to take it eat. He's been awake for an hour. He's on meal 2 and bathroom break 2. Jesus Christ, dude. How much are you gonna put in your fucking gob? Oh my god. The unerring maw quenches for no one. Dominic's having problems. He hasn't had his prostate checked out in at least his entire life. Soon he's gonna need to start going pee like every 10 minutes. All of a sudden he's gonna start turning yellow as he has a urinary tract infection and fucking die. Oh, I do love it when my Digimon contract sepsis. I love taking care of an animal. Except in this game, they're sentient and can talk. I was literally just listing off random things. None of them had, like, consistent inflictions. That's not what sepsis is either. It was the whole bit. I literally was just listing off, like, symptom names and problems. Sepsis and urinary tract infection are a little different. And then turning yellow is also a little different. You know, subtle differences, of course, but, you know, subtle. Here, put this green mushroom in your mouth. I don't know what it is. Alright, fucking... Jinton, eat it. Let's get this buggy bitch some more training. Hopefully we'll have another ground-shaking event, because I know I did comment it, but I gotta say, that fan art you made, God, I fucking bust a damn gut. I saved that shit. God damn. I have not laughed that hard in so long, because I was completely, like, I was totally in a completely redundancy. I was in a lackadaisical mood, like, oh, you know, whatever, finish the stream, time to relax. I check out the art channel, like, oh, what's going on here? Oh, lordy, lordy, did I get caught off guard. It's not even the Sukamon one, it was Blue Maramon doing father. I must defecate. That one had such a threatening energy to it, I feel scared. I look at that and I feel intimidated like he's coming to kill. I am in danger. I must defecate, father. Also, Tentamon, he's really lacking in the brains department. I got him to like 200 offense accidentally, but I have deprived his brains innumerably right now. There's a bunch of other stupid shit. I wish you were playing Digimon World 1, because Digimon World 1 was, like, badly I mean, this one's also kind of, but in more of a, like, it's an amateur translation because it was done by fans. Digimon World 1 was just a bad job, and so people's sentences just wouldn't convey right, and it was super weird. Like, Digimon World 1 was an absolute nutty time, and I loved it. This game just doesn't have that same level of magic. Like, you'll never run into Bakemon, who's a ghost. He's like the ghost Digimon. And when you run into Bakemon, he's in front of the obligatory, absolutely haunted mansion, confirmed haunted, in the universe. So, you know, that exists. But you run into Bakemon, and this is the only Digimon in the entire series who's a Pokemon. And he can only say, Bake. And so he goes, Bake, Bake, Bake. And then you're given a yes or no dialogue prompt. Jinthony, what do you think? Well, what should he say after that? Bake, 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 yes or no. And then it's like a question mark after the third one. This is an important question. If you get it wrong, he won't join the town, which is the objective. Absolutely not. You have failed. You have failed. You need to say yes, and then he'll go Bake, 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 and then like an exclamation point, and then another yes or no dialogue or some shit. It's some variation. Like, I don't remember it exactly one-to-one. You need to say yes again, and then he'll give you another dialogue prompt, and on the third one you need to say no, and then He'll say Bake a couple more times, and then he just leaves to join the city. And you never can find out what the hell he's saying. It's literally just no one knows what the hell Bakemon is saying, even in universe. No one knows. But he's a part of the city now, so good job, you did it. That one was so completely out there. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Bakemon? Oh! Mission accomplished. Oh, I'm gonna need to Google, like, a Digivolution chart. Oh my god. He became, one of these boys. Yeah, what's this called again? Isn't this like Kabuterimon? Yeah, it's Kabuterimon. This is actually the last Digimon I had in Digimon World 1. His super version, which is, called Hercules Kabuterimon, which is my final Digimon. Here's Dominic. So what? Alright, let me get a Digivolution chart, but what stat would you like to focus for this boy? I'm guessing it's just offense again, just because you're an original. Go to, like, Game Facts or some shit. Yeah, this is Dominic now. Now he's a Kabuterimon. Oh, I wish fighting, I wish Fighting Tom was here. He would know better than me about this stuff. I'm just Googling. Okay, I'm at... Oh, that's Re-Digitize Decode. I can't use that. Oh, Fighting Tom said he had one, but I don't know where that bad boy is. God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit, Jinfini, because we're going for the... I'm trying to go for the highest tier of Digimon, and you kind of need to do research. Otherwise, it is really just like an hour and a half of training for nothing. Come on, where the fuck is the... I need like a thing that shows me how to get certain Digimon. Yeah, maybe like a guide. Maybe that'll work. How the fuck... These games are stupidly complicated, so I would be surprised if someone just has not made a guide yet. Jinthony, be nice! Hey, man! Be nice, dick. Fucking, I found a link to a, attribute vaccine. Oh, that's a morality gauge. Vaccine's good, data is neutral, virus is evil. It seems to mean absolutely nothing, but certain Digimon can only go to certain areas. Like that Haunted Mansion I told you about in the first game, you need a virus type. Data and Vaccine can't get in, and then there's the White Chapel, or the Ice Chapel. Morality anti-vax, so yeah, that's a morality. Alright, fucking, where in the goddamn... Alright, let's say... Guide. Alright, there we go. Digivolution Guide. Alright. Fucking... Let's control F this bitch. Kabuterimon. What the fuck? What? This doesn't tell me what I want. Kabuterimon. Yeah, I wanna... Where's Kabuteri? Okay. He can become... Okay, so you want offense as his main stat. That would mean... Okay. Oh, shit. You're asking for a lot there, buddy boy. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this. That's 310 offense, but he needs to weigh 35 or more and have 10 or less carry. I think this might be like the first game where I cannot meet certain requirements. Like, I don't know what decode means. 16 or more decode. I have no idea what the hell decode means. I'm going to ignore that. I need 40 or more techs or 35 or more battles, which is not happening. So I'm just going to hope for the best. But luckily, us going for the dude who has the highest attack will reach me the 2 other thresholds. So I need to get his brains to... Okay, fucking... Jinthanu, we're not being real here. So first stat, we need to get to 210 brains. Yeah, this is gonna... We're probably not gonna... We're probably not getting all the way there, let's be fair. But I'm gonna train everything once, just to get him a solid around base. But yeah, we're probably not going... This is only to get a perfect. We're not even going up to ultimate. Not yet, at least. You get 210 brains, which... We're gonna be here for a hot second. Also, hello, Weevil. I see you in the viewer list. How you doing, baby girl? I gotta say, Jinthany, I did not expect your brother to be just a fucking demon bug. This is not where I thought we were going on this one. I'm gonna be entirely honest. Are you sure you're okay? I think your brother might be adopted. Unless you are also a weird demon bug man. I'm not judging, of course, but I feel like you might need to get that checked out or something. You might have bug DNA. Get it right in your soul. That's right, you fucking better be happy there, Weevil. You better be going good. This is a pretty fucking cool bug man already. Oh, you're gonna be surprised at what it's one of the ones from the first game. A lot of the names I don't recognize, so it's not like I'm even being spoiled because it's just a name. But what we're going for right now, oh, it's a spicy boy. Let's be entirely honest here. You're gonna maybe like this boy. I mean, assuming we get the right one. We might not, because he has the requirement of 16 or more decodes. I don't know what the fuck decode means. I've actually never seen that term mentioned in-game, I believe. It probably has, but I don't know what decoding fucking does, do, who do what, who do you voodoo? I don't know. That's a new thing. That so far and up to this point, I don't believe I have been told what the hell that means. But yeah, we're just gonna pretend that's not a factor. Just gonna pretend like all of the things are a problem though. Like almost every Digimon I'm seeing in the list says decode 16/15 or more, and apparently I'm meeting that quota because I've gotten perfects before. So I guess we're good. I guess we're fine. It's cool. You're fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a mechanic in the game I haven't been told about, like, at all. Here, let me scroll a bit. There we go. Now I can use my eyes better. There it is. Okay. So what are our stats right now? We still need to get to above 210 in brains. Then we're gonna need oh my god, we need everything. Actually, he doesn't have an MP requirement, so we're fine. And his HP has already met the requirement. So all we need are attack, defense, and intelligence. I'm gonna go through everything once, just to bump everything up. But defense, attack, and intelligence are what we need, with attack being by far the highest stat requirement of 310. Damn. You're really busting my balls here, Jin, but it's your brother we're working on, so I guess I can't really complain. Get that max HP, yeah. Get that 3 points offense, yeah. Get that little bit of speed, yeah. He doesn't have a... It's weird that he doesn't have a requirement for most of these stats. Most of the time in the first game, they had a requirement for almost everything, even if it's very low. Even if it's like, oh, you only need like 100 speed. It's weird that it's either just they don't know, or it's not an issue. Like, it's weird that, like, there's no speed requirement at all, like 100 speed or even 50 speed. It's just a null value. They haven't put anything down for it, so I'm gonna assume we're fine. And if we're not, I'm gonna need to fight 35 dudes, which, you know, that's not happening. We're gonna get something else, probably. Luckily, Kabuterimon's a good boy, and I recognize all 3 of the Digimon he can become. Every single potential we have right now, one of which in particular, I think you'd really like. However, it is the requirement we're absolutely not going for, which needs a stupid amount of brains. And you're not going for that, so... Alright. Oh, I need to force feed him, that's right. He needs to weigh 35 or more. He needs to be a chunky boy. Jin... You know what? That actually is a fair argument. The fact that you like anything would imply that, you know, you wouldn't be here. Because if you like stuff, obviously you'd like literally anything else. Because this is a bad time. Be this giant meat. Put my big meat in your mouth, Bugman. He claps with his feet like a weird motherfucker. How much do you weigh, you fat son of a bitch? It needs to be more than 35. All of the Digimon have requirements of 35, 36, and 38 or more, so make them be hefty, and we'll be golden. So just keep feeding them big meat. And we'll be good. See, this is where some of the, like, training is normally idle and garbage. Once you get to this phase of the game, where it starts being like, I need to Google, I gotta do research, I need to min-max my time. This is when training starts becoming a more interesting aspect of the game. Like, okay, I have thresholds I need to meet. There's something I'm actually shooting for. Whereas earlier on in the game, you're so bad at being able to have money or manage time that, really, just kind of do it, you know? Like, brains is almost at the 210 we need. Oh, we're gonna need way more defense. I'll just start slamming out defense just because it's the one stat that's really fucking annoying and I can't specifically focus it. It also ups brains, so it's not like I'm wasting my time here. It's the only one I can't actively train. We need 220 defense, so about 5 more jabs to the mouth. I gotta deck your brother in the face a couple times, Jin. I hope you don't mind. We've evolved from baby punching to brother punching. I didn't need your consent. I was gonna do it anyway. You couldn't actually stop me. Ah, shit, he's tired again. His life force is draining before my eyes. Why does he always need to go to the bathroom at the same time? I can't rush him to the hospital. Instead, I have to let him take a nap. Yeah, you can add that. Weevil, the audience is in charge of the quote bot. If you want to add, we've evolved from baby punching to brother punching, then go for it, man. All quotes are valid. It's cool. Actually, Jinthany, I don't think you've seen the quote bot. Weevil, just go apeshit with the quote bot. Let him see some of my stupid bullshit that I've said out of context. Yeah, for people who don't know, I have a quote bot, and it is specifically for quotes and shit and stuff that I have said out of context. And then they add it to the quote bot, and it's like, hey, it's a funny time because I said a silly thing, and it's out of context, so it sounds weird. Like, even in the... That's actually what I was referencing when I said baby punching. That was one of the first ever quotes that we added is, I don't think I should be punching babies in the first Digimon world, because you just fucking deck, like, newborns right in the fucking face with a big-ass fist. I don't think that's a good time. I don't think I should be punching babies. You shouldn't be doing that. But I did. And my babies were strong. They're big babies, yeah. Oh yeah, I got some good ones. Oh! I learned a skill from defense training. What the fuck? What the fuck? Also, I'm a Earth dude, so I now have access to Freelo Earth move, I guess. I have Earth Quote, and it's a defense buff. That's cool, because it was a I see you being cheeky, game, and I appreciate it. It's a neat time. But his moveset doesn't matter, because it's not like I'm gonna fucking... I'm not doing, like, his thing right now. I'm not about that life. Okay, who do you think this is, huh? This is a game? No, this is real life. This is real! Yeah, if you're ever curious about any of our quotes and you want, like, some vapid entertainment, literally just type exclamation? What the fuck is... Is it exclamation mark? I'm having a complete brain fart. What the fuck is this called? I'm being, like, Mondo Mush Brain right now, and I am completely running. Is that exclamation mark? Is it an exclamation? Is that what it's called? Because my brain is saying, no, that's wrong, and something's not firing right in my brain. It's an exclamation mark. Thank God I'm not that stupid. Holy shit. My brain was going towards explanation. Oh yeah, he's properly inside me now. I'm like full Nelsoning his organs. That was another Digimon World 1 quote. That was one of the dudes I was talking to. Every time I talked to him, his idle animation would move him forward. And so I kept talking to him and it kept looping his idle animation until his model was fully clipped inside of mine and I couldn't actually get out. And so I started being like, oh yeah, great, yeah, good, great, this is where I wanna be. Okay, we have... That's boost my PP. That's a pretty good reward. That just sounds funny. Brains. We have high enough brains. We have high enough defense. We have high enough HP. We need offense now. That's a good quote. That boosts my PP. My PP got boosted. That was during Golden Sun though. Golden Sun had a frustration. A frustrating time because Golden Sun was an objectively bad game, and it got progressively worse as we went along, so there's not a whole lot of quotes from Golden Sun, because it was me screaming half the damn time. Thing's huge, and it's gyrating with the best of them. There's another Golden Sun one. Yeah! Some of them come from different games. It's kind of intermittently mixed. They're just interspersed, like a spriddle of cancer. There's some septic growth festering in my chatbot. Let's go get some meat. How much do you weigh? Are you big boy? Oh, he's fine. Is he fine? No, he's actually not even close. He needs like 10 more weight. I'm gonna need to start just making him eat so he can get heavy enough. Because I need to get as many requirements as I can. I'm assuming I have decode. There's no way I have 40 or more techs. That is like impossible to have reached anywhere near like the end of the game. Anywhere before like end. Okay, you know what I mean. God, fucking just start making him eat. He's gonna be a big boy. Dog sniff ass why. Oh, the forbidden playthrough. Rip Persona 3. I'll come back to it someday. What do you mean no to scolding? You're gonna put this meat in your mouth. He refuses to eat. I can't force feed them anymore in this game. What the hell? I can't artificially raise his weight anymore. Why did they get rid of that mechanic? Trying to weight manage is impossible early game then. I need to unlock the second, like, farm upgrade to be able to manage my weight optimally? That's a fat load of shit. What the hell, game? Come on, man. Because in the first game, you could literally just make your Digimon just eat. Just eat. Just eat. Just eat. Just all the time. Just eat more. Put more of that shit in your mouth. But I guess not in this game. Because in Digimon World 1, you really had to be specific with your weight. Your weight needed to be within, like, in this game, it's, 35 or more. In Digimon World 1, it was, you needed to be between 35 and 40. It is very, like, hyper-precise number. So, you need to be very careful and manage your weight really fucking up. Wow, I'm doing terrible. Maybe he doesn't like you, Weevil. They always like meat. Every species likes meat. That's why it's the default. Same with Digimushrooms. The only time a personal opinion for the taste of something comes into a factor is green Digimushrooms, I guess. Not really sure why, but eh. Even if I can't force feed him, he only needs 4 more weights, so he's probably gonna get there anyway, because they're still gonna train his fucking offense more. But dog sniff assway. Blam. One more of those bad boys and we'll be good. Also, I just realized Kabuterimon's nocturnal. I think this is the first proper nocturnal Digimon. No, I think we've had one before. I don't remember. I think this is at least, if not our first, very close to our first. Why the fuck are you listening to this, Jinthany? I'm not a podcast. Either dedicate 110% of your attention. This just confirmed there's chickens in this world. Whatever I was saying, not important. We've confirmed chickens. Roosters. There are roosters in the Digimon world. Where's Roostermon? Fucking chickens. Blam. Get that offense, baby. And that is all of the stat requirements. More than 210 intelligence, 220 defense, 310 offense, and 1600 HP. So once he decides to Digivolve, I need to get his weight up, though. The only other requirements I have are battles, techs, and whatever the hell decode is. And there's also have 10 or less care mistakes, but that's... Reciteer, yes I have. I don't know much about it, but I know it exists. It is, in fact, a game, probably. Yeah, I need to buff I need to buff HP and MP. Those are the two stats that are really getting deprived right now. Also, I know they're, like a shopping game. Like, they're a... Like, you run a store, and then you go dungeoneering to, like, put items to the store. That's the one, right? It's the one where you're like a shopkeeper. You're running a store, isn't that Reciteer? Or am I a little off? Also, we finally hit the weight requirement. Good job, team. Nice job, boys. You done it. Oh, I already went to meet. Alright, well. Good. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Why, what about it? Or is it just a conversation piece? You just want to hear, oh yeah, he's a CP boy. What do you want next? No, he just wants to sleep. Okay. There we are. Kabuterim. Hello, Jinthany. Your bug boy has hit all of his thresholds. He's hit HP, attack, defense, speed, intelligence. Weight, we're just under because it fluctuates, but he's pretty much there. He's also at care mistakes and I'm guessing decode, which means we're probably gonna get the boy you asked for. All right. Well, all right. You have fun with that, Weevil. I mean, I don't know much about Reciteer, but sounds neat. It's a neat time, I guess. All right. Cool. If I had to talk about my recent side playthroughs, I've been getting a horrifyingly adept, binge-worthy desire of Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically old Yu-Gi-Oh! Like way back in the day, the GX era and Yu-Gi-Oh! OG era. And the only way to really properly personify those bad boys is like making a bad decision and playing a lot of the old GBA games. And so God, those games have sucked me right the fuck in recently. Those have been my binge-worthy exploration fun times. Because those games are literally just combat. It's just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you earn money to get cards to play more Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, there's no objective or story mode in the ones I'm playing. I cannot put those fucking games down. It's so good. Okay, you know what, Jinthany? At least you're not having my problem with my 3DS. My 3DS a couple years back, the battery, like, the programming in the 3DS broke that said, hey, stop trying to charge. And that made it so the battery in the back of the device swelled up, popping out the back casing of the 3DS, making it inoperable. And it's been like this for nearly 2 years now, and I've never been able to get enough money to fix it. Which sucks, because so many good games have come out for 3DS since, and I can't play it anymore. I'm so fucking mad. My anger has never dissipated even after all of the years. I mean, my OG DSs still work. I mean, partially. They are so old, like, the internal hardware has just started to decay level of old, just because I was a shit kid and didn't treat them right, but at least they still kind of work. But, you know, I'll do. Oh, it doesn't even turn on anymore. Oh, we're way beyond. Oh, we're well beyond that phase. No. Can you ask to eat more fucking food so I can bump up your weight more? Because this game's a good game and I'm not allowed to artificially increase your fucking weight. What's up that speed, boy? Actually, I'm just gonna start training everything, because fuck it. I've been trying to focus down HP and max MP because those are the two deprived stats, as well as speed, but I could just start training everything now. Ask to eat more, damn it. Be hungry, Kabuterimon, please. Are you tired? No, he's not tired yet. Thank God he needs to eat. Hi. Hi. Okay. So I'm like out of money. 38 weight, so we've hit the requirements for every single Digimon. The other two options for Digimon that aren't the ones that Jinthany specifically asked for by focusing offense, I need more HP and more MP for both of them. I think I hit all the other requirements, though. One of them needs 280 defense, and we're not at that yet, and one of them needs 260 intelligence. So one of them is defense and HP based. The other one is offense, or is MP and intelligence based, and the one Jinthany asked for is just attack. Like, it doesn't even use speed. He is way glass cannon. Like, in fact, the requirements for his max HP, 1600, is very low, like astoundingly low. 1600 HP is pitiful. It's a drop in the bucket of potential. The HP cap on this game is 9,999, and he's asking for 1,600? Like, the dude who's asking for HP and defense is asking for 2,600. Like, what the hell? What do you mean 1,600? That is a full 1,000 less than what the other dude's asking for. But we're going for it, and we're gonna do it. And then we're gonna try to get an ultimate. And we're gonna see where it goes. Please don't shit out like 4 pounds, because I need you to keep those pounds. You should be needing to go to sleep too. That was just to reset his fatigue. I'm going to assume the next thing we're going to go for is going to need more offense, more intelligence, more speed, and all that garbage. So we're just going to go through everything, just all of the training again. He's going to need all of it eventually. Snurfs up. Dude, I haven't played a Pokemon. The last Pokemon, like, new Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Black. That one was so fucking good. I actually only picked it up because it was the toting the you only see the new Pokemon and you don't see any of the old one through the main playthrough, and that was so good. That is exactly what I want. That's the good stuff, because, I mean, I'm a fan of the old ones, of course. I just wanted to have a brand... It's almost like playing Pokemon for the first time again, you know? But nah. People apparently didn't like Black as much. Oh. It's just not the same. Yeah, I've heard that, they've, like, babied the games too hard, I've heard. Like... They were already, like, they're Pokemon games. Of course they're gonna be easy. Apparently they're, like, incorrigibly easy now. Like, it is a bad time level of easy. Nah, man. That's not kosher. Like, Generation 3 was my generation. But Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, God, they ruined those fucking games. This is not what I wanted. Well... Alter Kabuterimon. It's supposed to be Mega Kabuterimon. I wanted fucking Metal Mamemon! Why did I get Alter Kabuterimon? I didn't actually hit the requirements for Mega Kabuterimon. I didn't have enough defense or HP. God damn it. I was going for Metal Mamemon. This is the one that actually required the least offense. This is the one you didn't want, Jinthany. This is the only 1600 offense. Or 160 offense, whereas Metal Mamemon demanded 310, nearly twice as much. But here we are. Welcome to welcome to the Digimon world. Sometimes this happens. Must have a high HP, must have a robot. This can only Digivolve into one thing. Requires evenly balanced stats. Some care mistakes are acceptable for Kabuterimon. Yeah, no, oh, by the way, you're now stuck in the bug line, Jinthany. You are forever now bug. Because, because Mega Kabuterimon over here, he only evolved... Oh. Actually, he apparently can Digivolve into two things, but the game does not report that. Whatever. So we need... Oh, yeah, getting ultimates is just as meaty of a goal as before. Also, this is a new Digimon. This is not what Kabuterimon became in the first game. He's like a beetle dude now. You said you wanted, like, a ladybug boy back, and, well, now he's the two of them fused together. Dude played a polymerization. Anyway, what does he need? He needs... His attack is already almost there. Because remember, Mega Kabuterimon, which is what we have right now, or Alter Kabuterimon, to get him, you only needed 160 offense. The next step is 370 offense, but because we were going for Metal Mamemon, it buffed our offense above the requirement. So we need 560 defense. Oh my god. 360 speed. 5,500 HP, 80 or more happiness, 40 or more text, 16 or more decode, 5 or less care mistakes, and 48 or more weight. So, defense, speed, and HP, with speed being the lowest priority. Defense, speed, and HP. This buffs... that buffs brains. Whatever. Make him a himbo? That's not nice. Plus, he didn't even comment on the fact that he just has a rocket just coming right out of his ass. He's a rocket bug. He's a rocket man! Turning at the speed of light! This is the same boy, but now he's just bigger and scarier now. What's his weight? 41? Hell, he's gonna hit the weight requirement. He can actually apparently become something else. It's not listed in the chart. However, the other option is fucking bananas. 6,200 HP. Okay, you know, that's about 700 more than his already requirement. 550 offense. Like, okay, wow, that's That's a lot. Another 550 for speed. So already this is seemingly unachievable. But the thing that makes some ultimates bananas, do you know how much defense he's gonna need? He would need 800 defense, nearly maxed defense, to become the secret Digivolution that the game doesn't even tell you you can get. It's a secret because you need to, because all of the stats that are being bumped up are the same stats we're going to get with our default Digivolution, but cranked up to like 70. So if you're going for his actual Digivolution and you just completely knock it out of the park, you get a secret one. And that's cool as piss. Anyway, we're going to keep training defense because it's defense time. Bonk. Yeah, we're gonna need 560 fucking defense. Max HP. That ups offense. That's irrelevant to us. I need more max HP, though. Like a shitload of max HP, though. Alright, here we go. Oyasuni. Well, okay, how long have we been fucking streaming for? We've been streaming for 50 minutes just to prepare your brother for life. God damn. All I can ask and wonder and ponder and contemplate, where in the goddamn world are the gym upgrades? They were at the end of the game almost in Digimon World 1, because once you got one or two of them, even if you got all three, they made it to where you could get to 999 in every stat. Perfect stats all across the board the moment you got all three. They were that bananas of an upgrade, and they even only did like minor stuff. Like right now, training typically gives you 10 in the primary stat, and about, 2 to 4, roughly estimate, in about the side stat. If you do it, like, in the mini-game, it goes up to about, 16, maybe 15, about rough estimate. And then the upgrades only make it so the default, just doing it casually, just hitting the training button, goes from about 10 to maybe 12 or 13. But there's 3 of them. And the fact that it's only, like, 3 or 4 extra stats per training makes a world of difference. Because already, we have, like high 200s, low to mid 300s. Just an extra, 20 to 30% would get me be about, 500 at this point. And then it would just get more bananas the more of them we have. It means you also have to spend less time just sitting there training and training and training and training. So it's a very nice time, to say the least. God, this fucking Kabuterimon's almost so big. That makes that game harder. It's harder to focus with just how massive of a lad he is. Damn. Luckily after this, he should be... it's still a moveset problem. We might still be having a moveset issue where, despite the fact that we have amazing stats, we have an absolute piss-poor moveset, so this dude's useless anyway. I need to hope he has good moves when he digivolves. Because as you can see, we have access to every single nature move and all the high-tier fighting-type moves, but we don't have any of those moves. So, in effect, they're useless, meaning our default Kabuterimon is just as strong as our Alter Kabuterimon that we have right now. And that's a little disappointing, that we're putting in all of this effort for something that's marginally better, just because this game really way over-incentivized having a good moveset rather than having a good actual stat line. Which it seems backwards, because you can raise your stats. You can't raise new moves out of nothing. Getting new moves is, of course, important in the first game, but at the end of the day, with the whole stun lock mechanics, even the bad moves are at least usable. In this game, bad moves are bad. Bad. BAD for shit. They're trash. So, we're gonna have a fun time, to say the least, with Bug Boy over here. That's enough speed. Alright, that's that done. So we need 5,500 HP and fucking 560 defense. Damn. We're gonna be training defense for a while. Hell, even in the first game, just to talk about how bananas training could get, you could buy consumable items, super carrots and hawk radishes, and when you consumed one of them, they would buff the effectiveness of 3 of the training areas. So if you really needed to rush something down, you could get all 3 of the training gym upgrades, buy a bunch of hawk radishes or super carrots, and just focus down a stat. And hawk radishes and super carrots also only added about 1 or 2 stats per training, but it's a cumulative thing, and because you train so many times, and like even by default, if it's a 1 point increase, that is a 10% increase, because you only get 10 by default. So getting 1 more point every single time you train means every 10 trainings is a free training, and then you get another point, single point even. And I think they're better than that. I think they were about 2 points, maybe even 3 points. They were nutty. That is a big boy increase every single time you train. Don't hate on percentages. Especially when it's almost like a multiplicative and recursive system where you get fucking bananas if you just let it go off. I think once they're done training offense or HP and defense, assuming I can even make it to this, because this is a bananas requirement it's asking of me. Luckily, I'm getting 11 points of defense instead of 10, but I'm gonna go straight brains after this, to be entirely honest. I kind of want to bank on hopefully getting a new move and getting new commands in combat, because if I don't, he's gonna have the aggress option, and that's gonna be it. And that's not what we're looking for in life, to be entirely honest. We need quality, not shit, garbage, trash, refuse, all of them. Synonymous with Kabuterimon right now with low brains. Making brains probably the best stat to focus in the OG game, because being able to control what your Digimon did in the first game was so impactful. It was more relevant. Like, I'd rather have my Digimon do what I want rather than like have him hit a little bit harder. I would gladly have his damage just to make it so I could tell him what moves to use. And it's even better in this game. You can tell him where to move to as well. That's a big deal. That is a really big deal. But every single time I ask people what stat to focus, they say offense. Offense every time. Me kill enemy with me big bonk. Ugh. Every time. Jinthany, you're worsening the problem. Everyone else loves big smash, big damage. 1 hit, 1 kill, and then it doesn't work, and then I die. Jinthany, you're a cancer on my patience and ability to perform well in combat. There you go. Nighty-night, buggy boy. So how are you doing? 'Cause I think it's at this point that I've officially run out of shit to just ramble on about, because this game is really hard to talk over sometimes. How are all you doing? You guys got any fun stuff going on in your lives? You have anything interesting? Playing any fun games? Have anything exciting happen? I know in my life not a whole lot's happened. I went to like a meeting. That's not exactly fun. And then nothing happened after there. It was literally all that's happened today. I was gone for like 2 hours, and then I came home and had to start streaming. And so I had to delay the stream by like 10 minutes. That is my daily story today. And this is why I have a tendency to not tell stories in my streams. I just don't. 'Cause I don't have any. I don't do anything. This is what I do. This is my story. My stories would come from what you're seeing, and that's not a story. That's an experience. You're along for the ride along with me. What do you need me to be narrating it for? Come on now, you got eyes probably. Yeah. Oh, still so many stats. Still so little time. At least we are hitting the weight requirement, for damn sure. I'm totally waiting for this to just boil down to we're not gonna get there in time, he's gonna die, and we will have wasted actually an hour and a half. The only thing we will have concretely achieved is the fact that I have learned one new move from defense training for some reason. But we will have spent all this time trying to get a low-tier ultimate and failing. Streamer-friendly content, baby. Spend an hour and a half preparing for the future, live in front of everyone, trying your damnedest to remain entertaining, and it's all for naught. It was effectively a podcast the whole time. Nothing of substance has been achieved, and all you've lost are hours of your life down the drain. Welcome to Digimon World on everyone. I hope you all enjoy. See, this is what I was talking about earlier, Jinthany, like last stream. Not every stream is gonna be the, hey, let's go to the shit dungeon and have a shitty time. Fuck you, Weevil. God damn it. Why you gotta do me like this? You gotta do me dirty. Jinthany, just keep them at low HP all the time. Toughen them up. Make them be a real Pokemon. Make them be a real boy. They're not gonna get any stronger by being coddled. You're not gonna get nothing done, nothing exciting by trying to baby him. Do what I'm doing. Like, if you're trying to play Pokemon, take a lesson from Digimon. Put them in front, in the gym, and deck them in the fucking face. They'll get stronger real damn fast. They're gonna learn what to do and what not to do. You know what? Use that for your kids. That'll teach your kids how to do it. Hoorah! Poison Circle. That'll teach him right quick. What did I just learn again? Why on earth does defense training give me all of the fucking, like, nature-type moves? Why have they changed up such a fundamental system in this game? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm wondering why brains training has been reduced to redundant, because that was another reason why brains training was just so nice. I mean, it was very low chance of happening, but at least you could just happen upon a new move seemingly randomly. But in this game, nah, I just trained defense. You know, you might be right, it does also train brains, but I must be the luckiest man in the world to get 2 different moves from defense training in the same, like, span of time. That's bananas, baby. That's a nutty time. You know? How big is Buggy Boy? Buggy Boy over here is 50. Oh my gee, he's a chonker. Jin, tell your brother to go on a diet, damn. However, he needs to be this heavy, though. He's actually barely over the threshold he needs to be. He needs to be real hefty. Because he's a big floating murder bug man. So, you gotta be a heavy boy. Or else you're just not doing it right. It's the same exact reason why we punch our babies in Digimon. It'll make them grow stronger. Force feed them, make them get big and crusty, and then you punch them in the fucking face. Digimon World, it's words to live by. It's a legacy. And I can't believe I've actually gone this long. I was just about to say, I can't believe I've gone this long without streaming a Pokemon game. No, I have. I played Pokemon Crystal Clear. That was a very meh playthrough, to be entirely honest. We did not exactly achieve a whole lot in our lives with Pokemon Crystal Clear. It was fun, though. It was a learning experience to learn what the hell Crystal Clear was and what it's about, but we didn't exactly achieve a whole lot, to be entirely honest. I mean, hey, Jinthony, if you want a more interesting Pokemon experience, check out the... It's not actually a ROM hack. It's not actually a ROM or anything. Or a mod or anything sort. It's a ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal that turns Pokemon Crystal into an open world game. So all those, like in the Pokemon games, how you get all those little story blockers that are, oh, you can't go to this town because plot, you haven't beaten the local gym. That's all of it is removed. Like that Pseudo-Wudo who's standing in the middle of the road and you gotta sprinkle water on him. Any tree that needs cut, any stone that needs strength, all gone. It's an open world game. And because it's Pokemon Crystal, that's one of the ones with both gens, Johto and Kanto. And at the start of the game, you can literally pick a starting town. Do you want to start in Johto's starting area or Kanto's? I think those are the two proper, like, regions, but you know what I mean. You can pick and choose where to start. And then how they handle gyms and trainers in that game is every time you beat a gym, the level of all other gyms goes up because they scale on how many badges you have. And you can fight the Elite Four the moment you get any combination of 8 badges. It'll be a bad time because it is designed for you to get all of the badges because they're supposed to be the best trainers in the world. But, you know, they're gonna kick your fucking ass like they did for me. Like, I tried to challenge them at 8 badges, and that's when the stream fell apart. The VODs are all on YouTube. You can see seriously half of that playthrough was me grinding for the Elite Four. And by grinding, I of course mean eventually realizing I'm wasting my time and going to fight like 6 more gyms. Blaine in particular, I remember grinding him for so fucking long. And they're the kind of teams that are absolute assholes. Like, oh, one of this dude's Pokemon, every single member of his team has a King's Rock. So all of his moves have a 10% chance to make you flinch, because fuck you. I love Pokemon sometimes. Or they'll have, like, Shiny Dust, giving you, like, a 10% chance to miss or some garbage. It's like, god fucking damn it. Pokemon, please. It's a really fun time, though. It was an interesting challenge. Some of the challenge I was facing, though, was the fact that because it was a Pokemon game and it was open world, I was letting anyone in chat, each new person to show up, got to pick one Pokemon. No matter what it was going to be one of the 6 Pokemon I was using throughout the game. And it eventually boiled down to a bad time. Some of my Digimon were definitely... Pokemon were below average, to say the least. And we had one dude decide Celebi was the answer to the question. Thanks to that guy. He's my favorite. He's also one of the few people I knew outside of fucking streaming. He was one of my real friends. And he showed up, picked... Oh, they also got to pick the name, and he named Celebi Yeet Fairy. Yeah. Can I cancel my Pokemon Crystal playthrough? It was a fucking bad fucking time. Just cut all of it out. Just get all of it out of my fucking face. It's all garbage. Deck my bug in the face. Alright. There. No. Yeah, retroactively don't play it. I would recommend it to anyone. The only reason I had such a bad time with Pokemon Crystal Clear was a combination of my decision making of, oh, I'll let the audience choose my Pokemon, and then not realizing the game really intends for you to do all of the gyms, not just 8 of them. Like, just because you're the Joe Schmo who's beaten 8 gyms, that's the minimum, not the actual requirement. Oh, also, it's finally fucking done. 5,500 HP, 370 offense blown out of the water. Oh shit, we actually need 560 defense, not 550. I misread it. I swear to God, if he died right there, I would have been livid. I would have had to have loaded my save. 560 defense and 360 speed. 5 or less care mistakes. We've made none thus far. Over 48 weight, he's at 73 weight, and 80 or more happiness. And then the 16 or more decode, don't know what that means. And then 40 or more text, which is not, again, possible for me to have anywhere near this time. I would need to be near the end of the game for something like that. You know what I'm saying? Also, finally, we've learned one move from every single discipline, so now I can actually see what fucking moves I can learn what, where, and when. Thank God. Time to start spam brains training until it's finally time for him to Digivolve. Congratulations, Jin. You are the first ultimate we're getting in this playthrough. It is a nice time. Like, nowhere else have we been pushed this far. And we're specifically going to get a boy that's very familiar from the first game. We recognize him real good. Alright, there we go. It is a massive weight off of my chest to hit the stat requirements. 5,500 HP, 370 attack, 560 fucking defense, damn. 360 speed, no MP requirement, no intelligence requirement, more than 48 weight, 5 or less care mistakes, 80 or more happiness, which we're at 100, both happiness and discipline, so easy. There's no discipline requirement, there's no battles requirement. However, you need 40 or more techs, which we don't meet, and then there's 16 or more decodes, which I still don't know what that means. But we should be fine. And then there's something called a quota 6, but I don't know what that means, and almost every single Digimon has had a quota of 5 or 6. And I can see some other ultimates down there that are 7 or 8. I don't know what quota means. So, quota can quote off my dick. Even the secret Digimon that the game doesn't tell you you can get, even he has a quota of 6. And he actually needs 2 more decodes and 50 techs, and he just kind of one-ups everything our next Digimon stands for at that point, you know what I'm saying? But, what can you do? God, I swear to Digimon, if I do not Digivolve, just because I don't have enough decodes or quotas, or whatever that means, we are gonna have a real fucking bad time. Also, this entire Roots, we have gotten 3 new moves just from brains training. What is going on? Okay, before we got Kabuterimon, I did not know an Earth type move. The intended method of learning moves is to go out in fights and fight an enemy who uses a move you don't know, so you can use it. Kabuterimon has never been in a fight, and yet we know more than half of the nature moves. Kabuterimon, that whole complaint I was making earlier of it's going to be very difficult to have our final tier of Bug Boy be usable in combat if he uses nature stuff because we don't have any nature moves. Yeah, not anymore. I think we're fine. Not to mention he's about to... Oh shit, I hit the wrong one. Not to mention he's about to Digivolve again, which will give him a really sizable bump in all of his stats again. He's gonna have a good time. At least we didn't get one of the Digimon who requires me to have, like, 15 or more care mistakes. Which, and if you didn't want to know what a care mistake is, Jinthany, it's don't let him go to bed when he wants. Don't feed him. Don't let him go to the bathroom when he wants. Don't, like, give him medicine or whatever when he's tired or sick. And, when he's tired, keep training him. Meaning I would have to abuse your brother, Bug Boy. Who did it? Who dares F upon... I can't read that. Okay, let me fucking get the actual... Test maths... That's either maths slover or maths lover. Alright. I'm assuming... I'm assuming it's test maths lover. There you go. Apparently, I've earned it despite having achieved nothing this entire stream. All I've done for an hour and 20 minutes is train a fucking bug. Thank you all so much. I'd like to thank the Academy, and that's it. You know, fuck the Academy. I'd like to thank myself. I've really achieved something today. Oorah! Alright, let's feed this big buggy bitch. Welcome, Test Math. That, you probably should have followed something else, because goddamn, this took so long. This took so fucking long. Why is this? I can ask the rest of the viewers. Like, why are any of you here? This has taken almost an hour and a half. Digimon, yeah. I had to Google it. Because I played Digimon World 1, and the moment I start going for ultimates is the time where I'm like, okay, I'm not playing around anymore, I'm just gonna Google it. More so just because it's a time convenience thing. I wouldn't do that in a casual playthrough, because I like the mystery, and I'm always the kind of person who I like to play games without looking anything up, because I just find it more fun. I find it disingenuous to Google everything you're doing in a game, instead of actually trying to resolve the problem yourself or whatever. However, it's Digimon World. And it takes an hour and a half to get an ultimate, potentially. I'm not putting that up to the roll of the dice. Because, for example, if I got to this bad boy and didn't know what stats to require, like what the stat requirements were, I would never have gotten the 560 defense needed to get the final tier boy. And so I'm just gonna look it up as much as I hate it and I feel like I'm selling my soul. It's worth it. Because I'm trying to be an entertainer more so than keeping my fucking integrity and pride. So here we are. With Bug Boy training brains until he eventually decides he's gonna digivolve. Alright, there we go. The TED Talk about bugs is over. We have succeeded. It feels weird being able to actually see, like, the chat, because I've had to have OBS minimized this whole time. I've only been having the chat bot up to read chat. So I haven't been, like, for example, like, the game could have been muted this whole time and I would have had no idea. If no one had told me the game was muted, we would have just spent an hour and 20 minutes with no audio. What did you do to get close to Mega? I grinded and trained for 5 years. It just took I just never stopped training. It was literally all day. I used a stupid amount of food to just man mode through it, but I pre-planned this by having an absolute ridiculous amount of cash. Of like $4,000. I more so had a lot of food on hand. And it really depends on what ultimate you're going for. Because they're kinda really unachievable. Like what it says right here. Well, let's go to this here, this evolution info. Oh, that's actually not where... You know, this will at least take me where I want to go, I guess. God damn it! Where are you? There you are. Kabuterimon, bad boy over here. Despite the fact that it only says he can digivolve into one thing, apparently there's a secret Digimon. So says the Digivolution guide. And what we're going for has pretty reasonable requirements. Like, it is a low-tier, like, ultimate. Like, the highest stat he needs is 560 defense. The other stats of intelligence and MP don't have any requirements. HP requires 5,500, and speed and attack require 300, 70, and 60, which are high, but not unreasonable. The other dude, though, which is considered a high-tier ultimate just because of stat requirements, go from a reasonable 370 attack to 550, a really high 560 defense to 800, which is not achievable at this point of the game. Dick. It's just like, you're not getting the sneaky boy. It's not happening. I mean, I could make all stats 420. I'm not going to do that, though, just because you asked and I hate you. Well, I kind of got a little real for a second. No, because I need to specifically focus brains, because he has bad brains. And we are well beyond 420 in every stat, except for MP, which is probably the weakest stat in the game, because you can just feed him MP chips, and even then, it's better to have your, like, things hit harder, rather than, you know, just have more MP to use more weak attacks. I'd rather have one good attack than 3 weak attacks, you know? Because then I can just use an item and give him another one of those good attacks. So we're just doing brains, so that way I can actually control him in combat. Not to mention this still technically does up max MP. That's just kind of nice. I'm banking on getting his brains up enough to give him enough, like, movements in combat. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll get another free move. That's just Digimon World. That's how it works, man. Unless you start Googling it and play this shit religiously like I did with the first game to know this shit inside and out. Well, I still need to Google stuff, but I know pretty decently the whole rigmarole I'm gonna have to put myself through when I first started playing this game. Yeah, if you don't Google it and get some real thorough experimentation, you're gonna have a bad time trying to train up Digimon. Hey, I have a dog that loves me, and they're in the other room having a nap right now. Just because I didn't go get my dog doesn't mean anything. Jin, come on, man. Don't bring the dogs into this. It's taboo. Above 500. Please. I don't have any food to give him for the most part. Wait, does this just fully make him full? No. Oh, so much money I'm I don't have any more food items. I don't have any money. I have almost no money. Like, I can't keep training him anymore. I actually have run out of cash. I didn't get to name my dog. Her name's Maya. We got her from the pound because we're good people. Didn't want to have nothing bad happen to no dogs, so I've never gotten to name a dog. They've always just come with a name. That's Maya. Maya's a sweetie. Here's your shit. Okay, put this in your mouth. I wasted my fish. No! Actually, the special training areas, like, really any of the areas that are out in the world to training, unless you are like, let's say you only need one stat and it is astronomically higher than everything else, 9 times out of 10 it's not worth it. Because you need to use porta potties and so on and so forth. Like, you don't have the facilities the town does. So to make full use of those, it would need to be the only stat you need to raise. It would need to be a stat that really needs to be raised, like way higher than what is reasonably expectable. And you'd need to bring all of your supplies with you. You need a ton of porta potties, a ton of food, and medicine or something in case he gets sick. Anyway, we're gonna go venture out into the world and hopefully to have something happen. Really, at this point, I'm not sure. It's been so long since we've played this game, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Like, the only one of them in the series I can remember definitively using a lot of, like, a specialized training area out in the world was in Digimon World 1, and it was Cherrymon. Specifically because Cherrymon was the Brains training upgrade. And Brains... Oh my god, finally. Here, let's use Root Spine. Let's see what that does. Specifically, Cherrymon was the upgraded Brains Trainer, and Brains Training has a chance to give you new moves. And so whenever I was trying to sack a Digimon, like I didn't care about it anymore and I was just going to let it die, I wouldn't bring anything like Porta Potty's food because I didn't care. I would walk out to him and literally just spam Brains Training until they died. Because it was more efficient than spamming Brains Training in town. And it gave me the benefit of also filling up the virus meter, so that way I could flex into Sukamon whenever I needed to. I went fishing. You have to go fishing to get fish. Sea bass is really common. Is there the defense thing? Goldfish, I haven't found that, no, because I don't go fishing a lot, but I do it when I need money. Fishing, thus far, I've found is the best way to get money in this game. I do it whenever I have a junk Digimon I don't really want to fully deal with. So, I just sack. I put as much money as I possibly can, trying to get a full stack of meat. Like, just default basic boy meat. And I use all of it as bait and get a whole bunch of fish. Typically, wherever you fish doesn't matter too much, as long as the fish you're getting at least give you some kind of a profit. I haven't fished everywhere. I've only fished in the submerged ruins and the sewer. I haven't really gone anywhere truly spicy. I don't know what fish do. Fucking, I haven't caught the damn thing. I know in Digimon World 1 they do, but fishing in Digimon World's a fat load of shit. I never fished. I only fished in Digimon World 1 when I had to get Seadramon or like a fish for Penguinmon or some garbage. In this game, fishing's so easy it's a good source of income. In that game, it's tedious and not worth it just because I don't hate myself. Fishing in this game is stupidly efficient, though. You should probably just look it up, then. I would assume most fish have a specific requirement of bait and fishing spot. So, or they're just random chance. Like, I've caught a few fish that I've only caught one of ever. Like, I mean, I might have caught a sea bass. I don't know. It's such a generic name, though. I wouldn't recognize it. You know what? Speaking of specialized training spots, we'll use this one just because, I mean, we're right here. Let's use the super bomb training one. Yeah, there it is. You gotta do advanced. Advanced just gave me 30 speed. You see, that's what I'm talking about when you need one stat to be bamboozle level of high. Like, a bombastic. Like, if I had literally just sat all through my boy's lifespan and just trained speed right there, I could realistically have gotten him to have enough speed to do whatever it is that I needed him to be doing at the time. Like, I could have gotten him to 999 speed if I really wanted to. That's where those things are useful. Not for general training. You need to know what you're doing in advance, you know? So what Digimon... Oh, we need to go to the swamp. Okay. I need to go to the swamp and pull the thing out of the ground, whatever that is. And then there's... Oh, we can do the memory Stella while we're here, I guess. God damn it. I don't exactly have a whole lot of food to give you, my man. Sorry to say. We're out of money. And we're out of food. I'm not finding no mushrooms. Just where... Yeah, that's where he is. There's that lady. So that would be... What's that? I actually don't remember the line. We can't do Pinkamon, whatever the hell they're called, yet. Because we need the memory Stella. And then there's this dude who has an offense check. I don't know if I have enough offense. Let's find out. Gravel Wasteland. Ooh. Let's see what we got going on here. Did it work? Damn it. I don't... dude, this is a blind playthrough. I don't know any of the requirements or anything of that sort. I'm just seeing what it is. And obviously it's not at what I am right now, of 428 offense. I would probably have come back around like 500 to 600. It's the reason why I don't know a whole lot of things. This is blind, boy. I've only played Digimon World 1. I haven't played this before. I don't know what's going on in this. That's why I gotta look stuff up. I don't know most of the stuff offhand. I gotta say, I am way more of a fan of having spiked my defense as much than I would have thought I'd be. I take no damage from, like, anything. I mean, I get it, it's a Tailmon, not exactly the highest quality of enemies, but it's impressive enough for me to say, damn. See, Poison Circle's better. This is probably Poison, actually. No, that's not what I told you to do, Kabuterimon. There you go, that Poison. Now get him in a roof bind. And this is why brains training is so important. Being able to decide what my boy's doing at any given time, so very convenient. Like that finisher did 100 damage. So it seems like Poison just doesn't wear off in this game. Or if it does, it takes such a long time. It is an innumerably valuable status ailment. Having a move that inflicts poison seems to be a game changer. Like, it made Poison Ring do like 600 damage and did around 2,000 damage through poison ticks. That's nutty. That's bananas. Where am I right now? I found a... Oh, what the hell? Okay, hello. Okay then, alright, fuck off. Oh, yo! You can go fishing. Oh, I need to catch some food anyway, so here we go. I mean, we are waiting for Kabuterimon to Digivolve anyway. I gotta catch some, like, anchovies and junk fish, but I need as much food as I can get right now. I need to catch 5 or 6 of the bastards, just to give me another meal before we have to head back to town. Luckily, this is a really efficient way to spend time in-game. No matter how long you take in these fishing minigames, only 5 minutes pass. Like, it would take longer to go leave this screen by walking than it would take to fish once. Time passes so abnormally fast in this game that the fact that fishing only takes 5 minutes per fish to catch, you get a bananas amount of fish by the time any reasonable amount of time has actually passed. Like, I know specifically time passed decently normally in Digimon World 1 while fishing, and that was its big downside. If fishing stopped time in Digimon World 1, now sure, it'd be tedious as all hell and not fun to do, but, oh yeah, it'd be usable. In fact, I'd go out of my way to do it, because that would have been really efficient. Why did I do that? I don't know why I thought he was hungry. Oh, whatever. You can deal with it, buddy boy. Isn't there a Stella over here? Is this a good idea? What do I have on hand? Yo, yeah, I can handle the Stella. Maybe. Maybe. We're gonna save... Oh, that's right. This dude wanted to fight me. Okay, maybe we're not ready for the Stella. I am just about to Digivolve, so... I don't think that's a good idea. It's gonna be an hour and 20 minutes of grinding before we got to this point, like 15 minutes ago, where I'm allowed to leave. And I only left because I ran out of food. It's a Manzaimon! Oh, come on, man. Manzaimon not talking was its thing in the first game. It's not supposed to talk. God damn it. Oh, this must be Weru Monzaemon if that's the case. Oh wow, Monzaemon's a lot bigger than I remember. Poison this boy, baby! Poisoned? Nope. Commit to it till he's poisoned. There we go. And now we just kind of just cheese him. My moves are still hot garbage, but at least I can poison. Yeah, lovely attack's still stupidly strong. This is probably the easiest Stella thus far. Just because Kabuterimon's here to carry, baby. Hoorah! Poison Cheese. I have a party member to pull aggro, and Kabuterimon being a smart cookie and running the fuck away. Hornbuster. He shoots a laser beam, I guess. That's not at all what I thought that would have done. Bat! I better not be disqualified for the fact that he got... Oh, yo, I got a new move. Nice. Monzaemon is an ultimate for a reason. There's a reason this boy's meant to slap. He ain't nothing for no one. He is here to kill. He's also the Digivolution of Numemon. So, you know, you gotta work to get Monzaemon. At least, unless you use the method in Digimon World 1 of cheating. Come back to the city. Come back to the city. Go back to... God damn it. Ooh, lore. So many memories. Okay. Relevant data. I'm so glad. Thank you for this. That is only so you don't actually have to fight Yuya. And if how that fight went down, I would have kicked Yuya's ass. He got bodied by that Monzaemon. And I'm the only one who didn't need to be healed, whereas he was sitting there chucking small recoveries like it was going out of style. Okay, bye. Goodbye, Skeevy man. Well, there it is. Good job, Kabuterimon. Your first actual fight, and it was a hardline stomp. Oh, I guess now we're gonna go talk to Piyomon. I was just complaining, what was it, last episode, about how Piyomon's really obnoxious to get because you can't have the Stella unlocked from the gate? Well, there we go. That solves that problem. Get out of here, you weird furry fuck. I don't want no DeviantArt furry OC coming to talk to me. Preferably not. I would like to keep it as blind as possible, my man. That would be for the best. In fact, I'd like to know the least amount of the game as possible. I play games blind for a reason. I don't like looking stuff up. I don't want to get on your case or anything. I just want to let you know. No, that's fine. It's not. I would let you know if I was getting mad. Asking a question's totally fine. Okay, it's south, southeast, south. Okay. Southeast, south. South. Oh, okay. South. south again, and then you go south. I was not allowed to say east when I should have. Wow, that was really hard. I guess the game considers that a southeastern direction. No, 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 no! Fucking bird. Birdie bastard. I only came here to get money so I could buy food. I've accidentally advanced the plot. I went from being useless with Blue Mamemon to an absolute monster truck devastation machine. And I'm not even done yet. I have another form beyond even this. You get poisoned already, you bastard. You fat sack of shit. Whatever. That doesn't even do that much damage. It's just the only reason I use it's because it's cheaper. Yeah, whatever. Well, we'll get there. Oh, well, that's a problem. Can you, like, stop? Oh. Thank you for noticing, Fighting Tom. I've worked very hard on it. It only took an hour of grinding. This is the first time you drop by. I've seen your name in chat. You've been lurking hard. You've just been skeeving. And you gotta drop by when to make progress. I see how it is. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's go immediately back to... Can I interact with these fuckers? Do you guys still just achieve nothing? Oh. Okay. I guess I had to talk to them twice. Okay, whatever then. Mission accomplished. Fighting Tom, don't you say that. You're lying. You're lying to me. You don't actually play games. You're just an internet man. You're not a real human being. And again, it's not like you could have said much. I don't know if you've noticed, but very little has been going on in the stream for an hour plus. Eat the little baby fish. Put them in your little baby bug mouth. And enjoy them. Feast upon their flesh and use their energy to grow strong. Big and strong, Beetle Man. Why do you need to eat so much? Please, I'm out of food. Thank God. That was my last piece. Take us back to town. Okie dokie, there we go. Oh. And you've upgraded the restaurant. I care immensely. And, ooh, new shop. So this is the black market. Okay. Nice. Skeevy ship Freelo style. Yeah, no, Piedmont opened an entire second restaurant. What are you talking about, Fighting Tom? I mean, obviously. What is this? Oh, this is... I don't give a shit. I'm gonna put that in storage for later. Where was that silver tiara? Oh, it was an accessory. What's the fucking point of accessories? I mean, I like them conceptually, but I want substantial reward, not aesthetic. Come on, Fighting Tom. Don't when you start cooking, you open an entire other restaurant. Come on, dude. Are you at... No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No. No, they did not, Fighting Tom. I don't believe you. It only says one restaurant on the map. I choose to not believe in sin. I have faith in humanity. Oh, okay. Thank God. But is it going to be like a only... Is it like in the first game where you have to just hope the one you want is running the shop? Or something? See, like, this is one thing. This is one of the biggest complaints I have for this game. I can't talk to Digimon and have him give me a hint or just explicitly tell me what the hell the new dudes do. Like, I don't know what Piyomon does. I'm going to assume she is a shop person, like, restaurateur, and I just have to hope I walk in there when she's working, I guess. Why can't it be like the item shop, where it's actually irrelevant which one's running it? They just do. Hello. Stringy grass. Oh. I thought it was ice marshal. Dude, there's an ice area. Nice. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, never mind. It satisfies the hunger. That unerring, unending urge to kill. The hunger for flesh. It satiates that, if only for a while. Okay. This is not nearly as fun as the black market from the first game. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, well, whatever. Hello. Okay, bye-bye. Fighting Tom, please don't. Play Digimon World 1 again. It's better. I mean, in all honesty, I would probably replay this game at some point, but just play the first game. It's so much better. Or better yet, fund a remake. Fund like a fan-made like continuation of the game, because goddamn, this game did so much right and so much wrong. Take the right and remove the wrong. This game would be so much better. Make a mod for the first game or something. Perfect. Quality content right there. How is Kabuterimon still alive? It has been like 7 days. It has been like a week. How are you still breathing? God damn. I guess I'm just gonna go play the game. I kind of wanted to Digivolve this episode. You know, we could start the next episode and have fun going on a little adventure, but nope. Guess I'm just gonna go then. Okay then, alright. I wanted to have fun stuff. That's why I've been just training, but no. Guess we venture out into the world and he'll Digivolve when... Oh, I thought he Digivolved right there. I'm like... Thought there was some comedic timing to that one, but nope. Are you the one? No, okay. Back to the swamp we go. I really wish we could find, like, I think Emojimons? I really want another trading side quest that lets me just break this game's money values. That'd be such a good time. Oh, how I look forward to finding just any kind of shop. We've seen the shop in the stupid, like, weird desert area, but that was a card shop, and that was also a lying shop and was bad. Oh, that's right, I need to go to the sewer maze. That's right. I was actually wondering, where the hell do I go to progress, but I'm like, I'm imagining they're gonna make me actually go to the sewer maze, which, a little disappointing. I kind of assumed the game was gonna treat it like the sewer maze was just a side area you could stumble across without anything actually plot relevant there. Nah, the game's making you go there, which, why did he die? I met the requirements! Okay, Fighting Tom, before we continue, what the hell does the term decode and quota mean? Because to Digivolve in this game, you need HP requirements, MP requirements, all the stats, weights, care mistakes, happiness, discipline, battles, techs, but there's two new ones from the first game. You need decodes and you need quotas. What do they mean? Because I have met every single requirement. I had more than 5,500 HP, 370 attack, 560 defense, 360 speed, 58 or more weight, 5 or less care mistakes, 80 or more happiness. The only one I didn't meet was Tex, and that's it. The only other options that are even there as in a part of the equation are decodes and quotas. I need 6 quotas, whatever that means, I need 16 or more decodes. I'm Googling it. The problem is that when you Google decode, it just shows up as the fucking 3DS game. Yeah, like anytime you Google like Digimon World, Re-Digitize, decode, you just get the 3DS game, which is called that. I don't know what decode does in this game, because I want to load my save state and figure out how the fuck I did not Digivolve, because I didn't meet all the requirements for the previous one, and I still got it. I'm only missing one requirement. I guess I'll Google quota. What is quota? Oh, quota is how many of the requirements you need. So a quota of 6 means you need to hit 6 of the requirements. So in my case, that'd be HP's 1, attacks 2, defense 3, speed 4, weights 5, and care mistakes is 6. Meaning, I met the quota. He just did not Digivolve. It was a quota of 6. HP, attack, defense, speed, weight, and mistakes. That's the 6 needed. And then I also had 80 or more happiness, making it 7 above quota. He just didn't Digivolve. I was above the minimum requirements. And so now I'm just gonna sit here like, I'm just gonna load the save. Fuck this. I'm not playing this game. No. Give me a sec. Fuck off. We're not playing that game. I'm gonna go load wherever my last save was, spam the gym for a while, and if we don't make it, I'm gonna get real fucking mad. It might have been random chance, but I've been saving a lot, so it's not like I can redo his entire lifespan. I probably could, because I do have a pretty early on save. So, okay, this is just after we got Growlmon back. So, this is pretty much, we've achieved everything. We haven't lost any content. So at least now I know what quota means. It means how many requirements I need. I don't know what decoding means. Apparently I need 16 or more decodes, whatever that means. Or what, doesn't even matter. You know what, I'm gonna feed him the strength fruit. Apparently it ups his strength. I guess. I know you need to go to the bathroom. Use it. No, I don't give a shit. We'll do it when we get back. Next time he's hungry, I'll give him the strength fruit. And I'm just gonna go to the gym and just grind for a while. It's a little bit of an abrasive solution. It's not exactly eloquent, but it gets the job done, maybe. I'm not going for Angemon. I don't even know... Oh, no, I haven't found Monzaemon again. I don't even know where Monzaemon is. We'll run into him later. He fucked off into the void. So... Wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna Google it, just... Because I actually saw one thing that, like... No, I actually read when I was going through this, like, guide or whatever, and there's apparently a couple of Digivolutions you can only get if you run to them into the real world or something like that. And I was just checking to see if Hercules Kabuterimon was one of those, because that's a fat load of shit, if that's a mechanic in this game. That you can only Digivolve into certain Digimon when you find them in the world? Why? That's not how evolution works. But we're going to train. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to load the save off stream and just endlessly repeat it until I get my boy. Because I've met the quota, and unless I've somehow made more than 5 care mistakes, which I know I haven't, you know, and then in which case I'd need 40 or more techs, but fuck off. I don't need that. Because care mistakes are don't feed him, don't let him rest, you know, make him lose a bunch of battles, let him shit himself, basic stuff. You know, don't feed him, don't treat him right. I'm not doing any of that. He's never shit himself, he's never once asked for food for too long. Oh, sure, he's gotten tired a few times, but I've immediately dealt with it. That's not an explicit care mistake. And he hasn't even been in any battles. So... And even if that was the case, I wouldn't even have a Hercules Kabute. Why does he keep dying? Why, Digimon World? Why? There's no reason for this. I don't need to unlock him, and I've done more than enough. In fact, like, even if I made enough care mistakes, I still have the quota met because he's above 80% happiness. There's no reason for this to be happening. You know what? I'll just dick around with it off stream because, to be fair, I'm only going to be streaming for 3 more minutes anyway. But I'm gonna like fiddle with this and keep dicking around on this save until I happen to get it. Fucking alright, whatever. I hope y'all have enjoyed. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bleh. Outro.